Hey, how you doing? Listen, I thought the first Venom was a masterpiece. A messy, cliche, overridden flick that feels like it was locked up in Avi Arad's private stash of unreleased gems from 2003. A glowing gem with Edward Thomas Hardy having so much fun, chewing so much lobster, basking in the absurdity, the shallowness of the page.
And what happened to we?
The Eminem.
Knock, knock, let the devil in.
By the end of the joyous, jolly jumble jambalaya, when it all culminated in a pair of giant space goo monsters twisting, contorting around each other with two vulnerable, truthful actors' heads floating in the center. I couldn't tell you what was gained, what was learned, who any of these characters were, nor why I should care. 'Twas truly an experience. A masterclass in studio soullessness, saved by a seemingly almost complete lack of self-awareness as to why any of this was working, and an extremely mesmerizing, dare I say, erotic performance between Tom Hardy and Tom Hardy. Last time I talked Venom, I took a few gambles of where the story should go.
You start the film by having Eddie and Venom be sick of each other. Basically, the beginning of the film is the day-to-day life of Eddie and Venom. Think of it like roommates that are stuck with each other 24/7.
You are a pariah!
Last time I talked Venom, I wanted them to continue the franchise by aiming for the sky with the goof.
Sonny and Cher are best friends.
Last time I talked about how the bromance, the romance between Eddie and Venom is what will keep this franchise going, keep it booming until Hardy has had enough. And Avi, buddy, I want my money. So I watched Venom Let There Be Carnage.
Knock, knock, let the devil in.
So I fucking loved Venom Let There Be Carnage. But first, I've talked about Wondershare Filmora 10 a few times now. It's a great software for both beginning and experienced editing souls. So when I heard through the grapevine about Wondershare's mobile version and the sponsor of this video, Filmora Go, my pants got a little too wet, my anticipation a little too high, and I let the devil in. Wondershare Filmora Go is a mobile video editing app that's easy and convenient to use. It's great for editing those hip and trendy vertical videos for platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, or if you're just trying to make fun, vivid videos to share with the old pals. It's fantastic if you want to start video editing, get into it, become it, consume it, even if you don't have a hunk of junk computer. They got templates which make it easy as hell to create something of quality or something completely ridiculous like this, boom. They got masking made easy, bang. They got tantalizing transitions so you can do shit like this, zoop. Point is, Filmora Go got all the goodies, stickers, filters, effects, hours of royalty-free music, and so much more. Boom, bang, zoop. So if you want to check it out, Filmora Go is fucking free to try if you use my link in the description. And after you download it, why not try commenting what you think of the app using the hashtag #CreateWithFilmoraGo. Filmora Go will choose a user from my comment section to win a 1-year license for free. And if you really dig it, if you're really vibing, why not leave them a review on the app or Play Store? So start editing, start creating, keep growing on the go with Wondershare Filmora Go. Thanks, guys. Real quick, there's this director of photography, this DP, this cinematographer, Robert Richardson.
Hi, I'm Robert Richardson.
Now, you might not know the name, but you probably know the work. Platoon, Wall Street, The Doors, Bringing Out the Dead, Kill Bill Volume 1, Kill Bill Volume 2, The Aviator, Inglourious Basterds, Shutter Island, Hugo, Django Unchained, The Hateful Eight, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, just to name a few. Oh, and of course, most recently, Venom Let There Be Carnage.
There's gonna be carnage.
And you can tell you're watching the photography of a master. If the first Venom was filled with gritty, gunmetal gray handheld, this film is glowing, bright, neon, classical, often colorful, often expressive, using cranes, dollies, smooth movement, and motion. Visually, it's more intimate when it needs to be. Visually, it's grander when it has to be. So yeah, man, Robert Richardson. Venom Let There Be Carnage is everything I wanted from a Venom sequel. It's everything I spent long nights dreaming about, talking to my id, my
Venom about.
If the first film was filled with expository faux science jargon, filled with the need to spend half the dialogue and too much of the runtime explaining and re-explaining the absurdity,
that the union between human and symbiote is the key to our survival.
this film hits
Fuck it.
and just moves at the speed of a destined to derail train. How and why is Carnage born from ingesting Eddie and Venom's blood? What are the implications of that? Who gives a single fuck because
There's gonna be carnage.
if the first film spent so much time telling us that yes, Edward Brock is a down on his luck reporter.
I'm Eddie Brock.
And this is the Brock Report.
This film pokes fun at just how bad of a reporter Eddie is, how self-involved Eddie is, how much of a disaster his life is, and the only person he can blame for all that is himself, his narcissism. I would never dare say that Eddie is a fully fleshed out, strongly written, expertly crafted character.
So, like, nagging me about Anne or destroying my place or destroying my life.
But I would say that his lack of substance is, indeed, the joke.
That's it, you did it.
And if the first Venom did not get the joke, did not get why some of us adored it, Venom Let There Be Carnage fully fucking gets it. The franchise is no longer trying so hard to be slick and cool that it's sweet and dumb. It has now, with this film, just become truly sweet and dumb.
Pariah!
I mean, I never knew I needed Eddie and Venom discussing heartbreak, broing out over their favorite bowling alley. I never knew that I needed Venom to say that he is finally free from Eddie's closet, free to love who he loves, free to be himself. But now I know that's all I need, man. If the character of Venom is the anti-Spider-Man, then Venom Let There Be Carnage might just be the anti-modern cape flick. It doesn't really take influence from The Dark Knight. It doesn't take influence from the MCU. If anything, it takes inspiration tonally from the Schumacher Batman films. Here's a superhero movie that doesn't ever take itself seriously like at all, man. Here's a movie that doesn't interrupt its sincerity with a dose of trendy postmodern goof. Here's a movie that uses its goof, its camp, its schlock to be sincere. Director Andy Serkis knows what he's doing, and he's damn good at it. We are so numb to CG creatures punching each other in the face again and again and again. Fucking punch me in the face. But here, the CG creatures have weight, impact, punch. We're watching a man who has spent his masterful career understanding exactly how to elicit feeling through computer-generated characters and creatures, direct two monstrosities who cannot control the collateral damage, the chaotic carnage they cause. The directing is creative, it's in touch, understanding what this is and who it's for, never too indulgent, but always artistic. Villains cackle, they chew the scenery, they act in a way that is beyond human, that is so outside of tangible reality. They speak, they move, they dance, they emote, they eat people as if they are living in a comic book.
Enjoy the show.
Naomi Harris and Woody Harrelson are two immensely empathetic and raw performers, but that's not why they are here. They are here like Tom Hardy is, like Andy Serkis is, like we are. They are here just to have some fucking fun, man. Edited down to the bone, but seemingly not through studio force. Stupid as all hell, but not by accident. A purposeful slapstick superhero B movie. And in a genre now defined by connected multiverses, there's more than enough room for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
If anything holds it back for me, man, other than the PG-13 rating, it's the fact that there must be carnage.
There's gonna be carnage.
There must be a threat to fight. There must be a third act battle. But even that plays like an artfully crafted, self-aware Spider-Man parody, fit with the dangling by a thread, a web, a tendril, blonde lover in distress. Just give me an hour and a half of Tom Hardy acting off himself. Give me an hour and a half of Venom roaming the streets of San Francisco trying to find himself. Give me these two lovebirds squabbling. That's the glue, or rather the alien goo, that binds it all together. I pitched my Venom 2 last time, and not to give myself too much credit, but I fucking nailed it. So here's a quick spoiler-filled pitch for Venom 3. Or rather, Venom No Way Home. So Venom and Eddie, they're stuck in the MCU now, and if you've watched my videos, you know that my major goal, my desire, would be to get them the fuck out of the MCU. So, in 86 words, Venom, Spider-Man, Hardy, Holland, interdimensional RV. Traveling across the multiverse to get Eddie Brock back home, but instead of multiple Peter Parkers showing up, multiple Eddie Brocks. That's right, boys, we bring him back Topher.
Trash, Brock.
Instead of multiple Spider-Men, multiple Venoms. Agent Venom, Mac Gargan Venom, f***ing Harry Osborn Venom, Hulk Venom, Thanos Venom, Anti-Venom, She-Venom. Make it a parody of the multiverse shit when it starts getting old. Which by my estimation, with The Flash and No Way Home coming out pretty soon, won't be long. So at the end of the day, just like last time, I want more of these. I want more Venom. These are the superhero movies that should come out every 2 years. Keep them short, keep them fun, keep them romantic. With the Venom franchise, you know what you're getting. You know what you're paying for. And the more absurd they go, the happier I am. Are we witnessing high-class character work? No. Would it be a stretch to say these two movies lack any tangible character growth, any sense of structure, pace, or rhythm? No, it wouldn't even be a reach. But that's not the point. You cannot treat this series like it's trying to be another Dark Knight, trying to be Iron Man, trying to be Spider-Man. You have to look at the title, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. You have to look at the film, which contains a carnage tornado, a carnado, a coming out party for Venom that ends in a mic drop, the spoken word, the written line delivered with such conviction of I'm a real boy and you're just an amoeba, and the glorious talent of Tom Hardy dealing with his roommate, his brother, his soul-sucking, lovable, symbiotic lover. And all that's left to do is have a chuckle, a laugh. As the credits roll, as the M&M hits, hopefully, like me, all you're left with is a sincere smile.
That's as best as we're gonna get. Let me fucking see.